The project's called Get With IT, or Get With It, and it's located in Whitby and the surrounding rural areas. So we take IT out to rural villages as far as Castleton, Danby, Glasedale, up the Esk Valley and out further north to the edge of the North Yorkshire Moors. The project came about to address social isolation and rural isolation. Some of the areas we cover are in deprived areas, but we recognise it's broader than that. There are something like 29% pensioners in the area, and they're the sort of people that won't travel far. So the project's about taking the training to them and putting it in an area they feel comfortable with.
We have 10 laptops, and so that means that the whole project becomes portable. It means we can go anywhere we want to go. It means we can do taster sessions, we can do lots of variety of work, and we can tie in with other groups as well. We provide most of the equipment that we need, so they don't have to lay out any money at all. They just come along, hopefully enjoy the session, and get the most out of it that we can give them. Extra words. Do you want to just shrink that down? Yeah, that's brilliant.
I didn't want to get left behind. You know, this is like the 21st century, and I've got grandchildren who know far more about computers than I know, and so I thought, well, you know, they're leaving me in the last century sort of thing, so that's what I did it for. Yeah, it's a bit of a social occasion because we all know each other, you know, so get caught up on the gossip.
I think one of the biggest impacts it has on for the older people that attend is that nowadays the families have moved far afield and they want a way of keeping in touch with family and friends, and they're finding that learning to use the computer enables them to keep in touch with family and friends much more easily.
If I wanted to do anything on the computer, the children used to have to turn it on for me, and I could type an email and then they had to turn it off again for me. And so I was always asking them, can they do things for me and how do you do it? And they're too quick for them to teach me. So I was glad when I saw, this here.
It brings people together, it brings local people together. So you get sometimes people who didn't know the other person existed in their village. So you get that coming together, which I think is really important.
I've been coming about 8 weeks. Before I began, I didn't know anything about how to use a computer. We began in the first few weeks on the mouse skills, and now I'm doing spreadsheets, which are interesting, a little bit more difficult, but I'm finding it very interesting. Or there must be a demand for it if you're getting this amount of people to every village wanting to learn more computer skills.
The Big Lottery Fund really gives this project and this area a real boost with this. I really do enjoy meeting all these people. It's great to see them progress with the skills, with the personal confidence, and just generally moving forward.